You know, I travel a lot around the world, mostly attending the TCG tournaments, and uh, as I'm traveling, I met a lot of people around the world, uh, all kinds of people, of course. Some of them are great people, some of them, well, I would rather never see again, but anyway, uh, sometimes the discussion comes to the fact that I own LGS in Slovakia. Usually wearing a branded t-shirt helps with that, I guess. Uh, and that's when you usually find out if the person I'm talking to is from the country that actually have active LGS's community, or if he is from the country that doesn't have a strong LGS community. For those who don't know, LGS stands for local gaming store, so yeah, I will be using that a lot. Usually these people that are from, I don't know, Germany, Great Britain, France, they are like, dude, you own LGS? That's so awesome. I mean, yeah, and then they start talking about things like some of their local LGSs that are great and how they like it and etc. etc. And they start imagining me doing some shady deals, stealing from the kids and selling to the adults, stuff like that. Or they imagine me swimming in the pile of copper coins or something, I don't know. That's how I like to imagine what they are going through when we talk about this. And then, of course, there are the people from the other side, the countries like, I don't know, Croatia or Slovenia. Yeah, that's actually a different country from Slovakia, so don't get it confused. And these people are usually like, dude, are you hungry? Are you starving? Do you want some change to go buy some food? Or they react in a more positive way and they are like, wow dude, what are you? Any unicorn? You must have like 4 people at your locals. You must be a great person to do this for them. And yeah, so as I listen to people like this, I mean, most of them are right in a certain way, but as I meet more and more people got no idea how it is actually to own an LGS in general, and how much different it is from owning an LGS in USA, something like that. And when I noticed this, I realized that people should know, and that I can actually talk about this. I actually met a lot of people over the years that want to get into this business. Usually those are the people that thinks that huge money is going on and they are going to buy a Ferrari in a week or something like that, because how can you not get rich by selling the cardboard, right? And these people are usually gone very quickly. Most of them burn in the stratosphere trying to run away from debt collectors. But some of them are still around. It varies. Now actually, I remember this one kid. That's a kind of funny story, so I will tell you about that. I guess it's funny, I don't know. Oh well, anyway, we've got this kid going around the country or the locals, buying cards and buying the cards on the internet and such. And he would come about once a month to my store, because we've got this this promo going on that we are buying all the cards, and this kid comes and tries to sell me all of his cards that he bought in the past few weeks for like 40% markup over the market price. And that's when I had to explain to him that it doesn't work that way, that while we buy all the cards, it doesn't mean he can ask for anything and we will pay it to him. So yeah, he goes home sad, and he actually returns later, like 2 or 3 more times, and then after a few weeks of this, going back and forth, we never heard of him again. And yeah, so that's another soul that wanted to get rich on cardboard. Anyway, all of these experiences of mine I actually want to share it with people because some people should know how it is to do this in Europe, and they should know for their own good. And also there are people who need to know to actually appreciate a bit more what people in their communities are doing for them. And I don't mean just the LGS owners, the big bad entrepreneurs that want to get rich on you. I mean the tournament organizers and judges and people like that as well. I want to. I wish that there will be as many LGSs as possible around, I guess, around everywhere. But it also comes with a lot of stress and a lot of risks. And starting the LGS, whenever it is your passion project while doing something else, like you can still do 9-to-5 job and do LGS on the side. That's what I've been doing for a long time. Yeah, but that's a story for a different time. Or you can actually do LGS successfully, and successfully is such a bad word in this connotation. I mean, it's not like the person doing it from 9 to 5 is not successful. It's just different kind of. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, I get distracted a lot. What I'm trying to say is that you can actually do this any way you like. You just need to do it a bit differently in both ways. And I would like to show people how to do it one way or the other way, and how it is to really do something like this. And also there's the other thing that a lot of people have been telling me to, stuff like, dude, you should actually share this with someone, you need to talk with someone, get a therapy or something. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's actually a great idea. But doesn't therapy cost money? Yeah, so that didn't happen. But then I came with another bright idea, and that was that I can actually set up my camera and yell at it and make it public. And there are so many doctors on the internet that there will be definitely someone that will tell me to kill myself because I'm a waste of air. Or, I don't know. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, they will do it for free, so that's great. But yeah, that was my attempt at a joke, I guess. I will not do that anymore, don't worry. Like, never. No, really, but doing an LGS, it doesn't matter where, isn't as bad as you might think, and it isn't as good as you might think either. But I guess there are two sides to the coin always. If you want to go this way in your life, I will try to share as many experiences of mine as possible and give you as much advice as possible. And hopefully you will better understand people in your community that are doing this, or hopefully it will help you to do something of your own. I guess you can find a lot of truth about this on the internet, but from what I have seen over the years, usually people who talk about this are people that are from USA, and while a lot of things from the USA applies also to the European market, a lot of things don't. And it doesn't stop just there. A lot of things that applies to the Western Europe doesn't apply to Eastern Europe or Central Europe, mostly because the part of Europe that was affected by, communism and such for so many years evolved differently in a mental way and it's a lot more difficult to get people into hobbies like this, and so it's also a lot more difficult to do successful LGS in a way that people in USA are doing it. Yeah, but as you can see, I'm running out of bread, so I will probably cut this short. In general, hopefully I can help out someone. Hopefully as many people around the world as possible. Yeah, so that's it. This will basically be me just, rambling about random stuff that comes to my mind. And hopefully it will help somebody. And if not, at least I get my therapy for free.